So the first thing you need to do in order for your students to be able to see the DAZE progress monitoring or benchmark on their Chromebooks is you have to click on this green square that says Online Assessment Management. And then once you click that, you should be able to see your classroom name. Now, what is the most important thing here is that if you are doing a benchmark, it will be checked right here. And if it is a progress monitor, you need to check here. So your reading specialist should be doing the benchmark. You will only be doing progress monitor. So you'll make sure that the progress monitor DAZE box is checked. Then the students' names will be here and their username and then password here. And to print those, we just go to get all logins and print, or we can also download it. The first thing you'll want to make sure is that you have linked the website for the login, mclass.amplify.com/student, to your Canvas or your Google Classroom. So again, that's mclass.amplify.com/student. If you have that linked and ready to go ahead of time, it will make it much easier for our students. Next thing that we will do once the students have logged in is make sure that their name appears up in the center middle of the screen at the top. And the next critical thing is that we make sure it says progress monitoring. If it says benchmark, then that little checkbox that I showed you at the beginning of this video was checked incorrectly on benchmark, and it needs to be changed to progress monitoring. So if those two things are correct, then we go ahead and click start.
When you are ready to begin, click OK.
So it will first go through the sample practice items, but since I have done this already, it's skipping over that for me right now. So, but with the students, those same sample questions that are on the front of every maze test every year will be here, and then they'll click OK. So once I click OK, it starts counting down, and as soon as it shows the story, that's when my 3-minute timer begins. The timer is not visible to the students. That way it doesn't put pressure or make them worry about the timer more than the story. So they just go through and read it and pick the ones that make sense in the sentence. I'm just going to click some random ones. When they get to the bottom, they need to see more. They cannot use the scroll button on the mouse. They have to click here to scroll down, and one click shows the next 2 lines. So if I click twice, it'll give me 2 lines and then 2 more. So they'll just continue on until the timer goes off. And this is what it does when the timer goes off. The forest shows up. And then it says you're done. So then they just have to click their name right here and click log out. And that's the end.